Okay, so we've got Titanfall, we've got TF2, let's mix it. Two TF2s, two worlds, too much fun to be had. I started off with the ever-famous gun spy, but I quickly realized that this was probably the worst decision I've ever made in my life, because the guns in Titanfall do piss-poor damage. Well, specifically the wingman if you put a suppressor on it to be extra sneaky. I'd have to hit 1,001 shots to actually get a kill. But then, you know, I started hitting my shots and I was fine, so I was getting kills at least. I kept on doing this, shooting people's heads, just continuously shooting, continuously missing, until I realized, you know what? This isn't what Spy's about. Spy's the sneaky backstab guy. I should be doing more than just, you know, shooting people. I should be stabbing them. So after getting shotgun to the face...
Guys, I need help. My brother's a ferret and he's trying to lick my leg.
What? And then I got my first backstab, running up behind them and absolutely annihilating their back. I just kept on doing this, you know? I found my calling. Running up behind people, stabbing them in the back, being sneaky, but I realized I'd get killed pretty fast after doing it every single time. Meaning that I think I had to adapt a little bit. Get a little bit, you know, as the professionals say, jiggy with it. Being invisible wouldn't cut it a lot of the time, since invisibility in Titanfall 2 isn't actually invisibility. So I effectively just had to run really deep in the backline and just pick off the person that is furthest in the back every single time. Some people started to get a little bit annoyed, as you can see in this chat. But, you know, I just kept at it. I kept on hitting them backs, and, you know, I was actually getting more kills than I'd ever get in Team Fortress. I'm not very good at Team Fortress, if you weren't aware. I felt like I could do some silly stuff and decided, you know what, camping isn't as cringe as it seems. So I whiff a shot, and I get the backstab. Because I'm insane. Yeah. Going on to a new map, I realised that some maps were definitely better than others. Ones with big ledges where no one can see me coming up, well, that works perfectly. I then realised that, you know what, smoke grenades are kind of cringe, and having an explosive device is pretty cool, and is definitely very much in line with the spy aesthetic. So I started throwing grenades at people. Did it go very far? Well, I got a kill. I promise. Realizing that I was starting to struggle against competent players, I realized that I had to up my movement. So I decided to pull something a little bit silly. Trick stabs. You'll see what I mean here. After this cheeky chain stab, I then go and hide in a corner. It's tactical, I promise. They can't see me because I'm invisible. They run past, I sneak up behind. I'm gonna call this a corner stab. Fuck you if you disagree. Upgrading my movement? Obviously he didn't see me because I'm slick with it. I slip past him and just dash him in the back. What can I say? I'm jiggy with it. Doing a cheeky understab? It was simply getting too easy. I was basically becoming a pro at this game. I realized that as long as they can't see me, I can kill them. And if they do see me, I'm probably dead. But remember, you can't always hit every backstab. You miss some sometimes, and I just happened to miss quite a few. This little area on this map tended to be a pretty good place to get free stabs. I realized fairly soon that the true embodiment of Spy, actually, he needed a shotgun. The shotgun in Team Fortress 2 is a multi-class weapon, so I see no reason why Spy shouldn't be able to use it as well. So I gave him a shotgun, gave him a way to fake his death, and just went on a little rampage, you know? Hashtag holopilot best pilot. I then realized that there were way too many people here, and they were actually shooting at my dead corpse, so I decided, you know what, time to escape. I then got firing squadded. It was fun. Continuing on with the holo, almost like a dead ringer, to try and misdirect people, and it happened a lot. People would just be staring in completely different directions, and with this, I got the best kill of my life. He was confused, to say the least. He had no clue what just hit him. And I just told him, you know, trick stab. I kept doing this, people kept getting confused. I kept using a shotgun because shotguns are cool. And you know, who really needs a knife when you can just... Oh, that was a disgusting face stab, holy shit. I realized that I'd made a best friend 1 second before impact. I decided to mercilessly hunt him down. He had a shotgun, and I was actually not as sneaky as I thought I was, so I died quite a few times. But, you know, I went right back to my spawn camping ways. Being sneaky was still the goal. Some people are just a little bit, blind to my lack of sneakiness. I got better at movement. I was jumping wall to wall. I was exploding into Nessies. I have weird mods, okay? I killed a bloke from Hull. It was truly my favorite thing. And then we've got Marvin. California girls were undeniable. We got it online. I gave Spy steroids. I gave him speed. I wanted to be able to, you know, run someone down. I thought the big earner would be a cool way to do things. So I just started, you know, running into people's backs. It was kind of fun. Realizing that, you know, stabbing people was kind of cool. I kept doing it. Poor little Carl. He didn't deserve this. I tried to perfect my bee hopping so that I could catch up to people, because I realized if I wasn't faster than them, I was never going to catch up. I then had this little embarrassing experience with this Kraber guy. He misses his first shot on me. I just kind of stand still. He misses his second. He looks at me. He knows what he's done. But I'm going to murder him. Bang. Poor guy. So I decided to give Spy a grenade launcher, because why not? You know, I think he was a little bit weak, he needed something, and I'm definitely not just playing the game like I normally would. I'm definitely not using phase, I'm not a little fucking sweaty imp. No, I'm normal, I promise. I just wanted to have a little bit more explosive power, but 1 second before impact was having none of it. And that's where I ended, because this was actually incredibly draining, since in reality, I've edited it out about 60 seconds of me getting absolutely shotgunned to the face every single moment. So here's me getting some satchel kills. Bang! And another. Bang! You know, Spy really does need an explosive option. I personally think they should make his pistol explosive. I don't know. What do you think? If you like this, I'll try maybe do something else. If you don't like it, then, well, tell me that you didn't like it because I'm desperate for attention. I've got more explosives, more baboom, more cool. I'm the Spy. Do 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 do. Boom!